Now, when I go online and I talk to normal people, I hear a lot of criticism regarding Magic the Gathering. One of them is that the art on the cards have suffered a significant decline, let's put it like that. And the balancing issues is also kind of problematic. The quality of the cards themselves, of the plastic, is not very great. Some people talk about the ink coming out. But it's good to know that the company really listens to the community and really cares about the important things, which is why the Judge Academy statement on intentional misgendering. Intentional misgendering is when a person can be reasonably expected to create a feeling of being bullied and harassed, and is unacceptable behavior at events in our community. This includes intentionally using incorrect pronouns or otherwise referring to another person as a gender other than the gender of their own preference. By the way, if a Christian, I'm just asking, like a Christian person, a moral fiber, pillar of the community, who believes in God, he believes in the Lord, and he fasts, and he prays, and he comes to a Magic the Gathering community, and someone says, I don't think God is real, and completely dismantles the identity of that Christian. He is being told that his way of life, his fasting, his prayer, his desire to abstain from sex before marriage, all of these sacrifices that he did are for naught because God isn't real. Is that not harassment? Is that not bullying? Will Magic the Gathering do something about that behavior? People erasing Christianity at Hasbro. What are they going to do about it? The answer is nothing, because all this shit is, literally all this shit is virtue signaling. How often does it happen? I'm really curious. How often does it happen? How often do people get misgendered today at Magic the Gathering? What was it such an epidemic that you had to step in? I remember the last time there was a controversy regarding Magic the Gathering when people found out that some of their judges were on the registry. Not some, a lot of their judges were on the registry, a suspicious high amount. Now, I'm not saying that there are accusations of pedophilia labeled against the judges. What I am saying is that the judge and the jury found the defendant guilty. So at a game where kids get to play, you had these judges with criminal records supervising. And what did Hasbro do about it? Nothing, jack shit. So it's very interesting to see that they are faster than Sonic the Hedgehog when scrambling in order to virtue signal. But when it's actual problems in the community, what they did, I'll tell you what they did. The quartering who talked about it, they went after him. Apparently, Boogie tweeted about it, and they refused to collaborate with him in the future. So it's very interesting. Oh, muy interesante. You know what I would do if I was a person at the Magic the Gathering and I would be competing? I would come up with just one of those progressive pronouns, right? Like zur, hir, zem, zai. You know, like some shit like that. And I would come up with it. And then when my opponent would call the judge, and they would say something like, he played the wrong card, I'd be like, what do you mean he? Zur played the wrong card. Judge, I feel harassed and bullied. Now, obviously, it's intentional, right? But you can see your opponent starting to sweat. And it's that pleasure, that feeling of power that you got to dominate another human being by using the judge in such a manner. That would make my pee-pee strong. That would make me feel so good. Would it not? Would it not? And by the way, make sure you change your pronouns from session to session. Like now I'm Zur. Next time I'm Hur. Then I'm Zai. And they will be like, well, why can't you choose what? I am gender fluid. It's the fluidity. I like fluid. What? What, you gonna say something? You gonna say something to me, you little bitch? I'm going to call the judge if you say something. Go on, say something. They're not going to say shit. They're not going to say shit. You're going to sit there like a fucking Chad while you're playing that card game. And anyone that dares to annoy you, you have power over them. You use the ideology into your own benefit. The ideology is there to empower you, to make you feel strong, and to make your opponent quake in fear. That is why it is there, and that is why you need to use it and empower yourself. It's the new meta. It's how it's played. I mean, we're talking about Magic the Gathering, right? Look, if you play by the old meta, you're a loser. You need to adapt. There's a new patch in town. It's in real life now. It's in real life. Use the patch. Use the new meta. Assume a correct gender. One of those neo pronouns, right? So none of the classics. The classics are bigoted, reaction. Use the proper ones. Make up your own. And don't come up with the attack highlight. That's also a classic. It's overdone. Just come up with something that's difficult to pronounce. Like tsir. Tsir. Okay? And every time they refer to you, they have to refer to you like tsir. And if they don't, Judge, Monsieur Judge, I'm being bullied, I'm being harassed. And then come up with something else. Come up with shopurla. Shopurla. If they mispronounce it, call the judge. I dread to think the people that have a lisp. If they have a lisp, tough to be them. What can I say? It's shopurla. Don't go with shopurla. Mispronouncing it shows a high level of bigotry and internalized bias. I don't care you have a lisp. It's my pronoun. Shopurla. Man, imagine if everyone did it. Imagine how funny and entertaining Magic the Gathering would be. Then people would actually watch it for a change. They might actually have some viewers on Twitch just to see the interaction. It would be like the type of people that watch race cars, not because they legitimately like the sport or anything like that, but they like to see the car crashes. You know those people. They exist. It would be the same, just to see the interaction between the two contendants. I would like to see the face of the judge being like, oh, God, not this guy again. I was like, oh, judge. Are you transphobic? Motherfucker, are you Why are you not taking my problem seriously? I did not get bullied everywhere in my life, and now that I'm here, I get bullied as well at Hasbro? Oh, zhuzh. I will file a complaint if you don't take my problem seriously. Shopurla. Schopenhauer. My pronouns are shope. Not shop. I say shop, misgendering. Shop. Like, I would play with it. I don't know why people are so upset about this. I don't understand why people are having a hissy fit over this. This, to me, it's fun. It's entertaining. It stimulates the mind on how you can play the new meta adequately. And it's all about getting power over other people. Make them quake in fear as they look at you with awe and dread. Because they didn't think about it before you. And if you're going to lose at the game, well, you're going to make the other person feel like a loser as well. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, consider giving a super thanks, and I will see you at my live stream. Take care.